Welcome to the dump, and today we are reviewing Netspends.
Netspend! Very hyped artist lately, Mr. Netspend. Heard some really good things about him, haven't we?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, he's just a kid, but he's trying new music. He's trying new sounds with his brother Osama-san and the rest of the underground group, which I don't know all of them, but we got all 15 tracks right here. Be ranking, reviewing. We'll have a scale that will pop up right there. And anything else we want to say before we start this up or what?
No, let's just get into this shit.
What is that supposed to mean? Subtle foreshadowing. Dump. Number 15, Bird Box. And I gave it a 2.0, which means
It's bad.
it's not very good. I think it just sounds like a ton of noise, dude. Like, I really tried to get into this one, and this is probably the one song where I was like, bro, all I hear is noise, dude. Like, even the production, I just wasn't even a fan of, bro. So, and you put ASAP at 15.
ASAP with a 1.6, so you know what that means.
Oh, shit. Dump.
It's dump worthy.
Dump worthy, huh?
It's probably got some of the most annoying ad-libs you'll hear in a song. For literally 10 seconds, it goes blah blah blah. Pretty basic flows, and
Yep.
production wasn't really moving me too much either. For just being honest, there's nothing to come back to this unless you want a headache. But
Honestly, fair point. I don't got much else really to say about Bird Box, so let's move on to number 14. Number 14, I got Laughing with a 3.0.
And my number 14, I have Fuck Cancer with a 1.7 dump score.
Another dump, huh? Another dump. Oh, there we go. Throwing it right into the dump, huh?
How about just start again? We have
F Cancer. Okay. Yep. I see.
so some more really bad ad libs in this one. Where instead of blah blah blah, we're getting wah wah wah. really changing it up. This song, it just sounds like he was just too geeked going into the studio, and he just said, "Fuck it, we got a track right here."
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a common theme here, but for my song "Laughing" with a 3.0, I'm another one where I'm just sounds like noise to me, really. The beat is a little bit better on this one, though. At least the beat is tolerable on number 14, so that's why I gave it a little jump up there. But probably not gonna go back to it, but fair enough. Well, let's move on to number 13. Number 13, I got Drop the Blunt, 3.5.
At number 13, I have Perk Soda with a 2.5. So we're out of the dump range.
Out of the dump range. Hey, there you go. It's a little bit better. Drop the Blunt, I don't even have much really to say about it. I thought it was just a whole lot of yapping. I don't know, a whole lot of yapping. Some interesting moments in the instrumental, but I just wasn't really a big fan of the vocals, really. I thought the vocals didn't really add anything, really. So, I don't know.
Yeah, Perk Soda had a tolerable beat. The beat wasn't too annoying or anything.
Yep.
It honestly, to me, just was kind of boring for the style of music it is, and I feel like I heard this flow in at least 9 or 10 other tracks, and I'm sorry, it's just definitely a song I'm not gonna go out of my way for ever.
Honestly, fair. Let's move on to number 12. 12, I got Say Please with a 3.8. You go ahead.
Number 12, I got Drop the Blunt with 2.9.
Pretty close there with ratings. For my song, Say Please, nothing really special, just below mid. I don't really have much to really say about this track, really, so not going to say nothing about it.
Drop the Blunt, I think it had fine production. The production wasn't killing me. It was just really repetitive and sleepy to me.
Sure.
There's just not too much going on. Just felt like one take out of song.
That's how some of these feel like. They're just one take, but
nothing else I could say without changing it, really,
Yeah.
Just recycled flows, stuff like that.
Yep, fair enough. Well, let's move on to number 11. 11, I got F Cancer, 4.5.
I got Bird Box with a 2.9.
Fair enough, honestly. So for my song, F Cancer, cool instrumental. Vocals didn't really fit really for me. Nothing really to take away from Netspend there. Just feel like he can do better on some of these songs. I don't know. Nothing really crazy.
Yeah, Bird Box, like you said, it kind of is just noise if we're being honest. Like, I think the production is fine. Like, it's not bad. And even Nettspends on the song, like, I didn't think he was terrible.
Yeah.
I just thought he was just kind of meh, you know, like,
Yep.
like okay at sometimes. Nothing too crazy to talk about, you know.
No.
And sometimes, like in the song, I feel like it's just very random. Like, there's nothing that really like connects. I feel like a lot of these songs are just there.
Not really. Nope. All right. Move on to number 10. Number 10, Perk Soda with a 5.0. How about for you?
I got Laughing with a 3.8.
Fair enough. For my song, flow's getting better. I felt like the flow was getting better on this song. And it had a good beat too, but it still really wasn't really that. I don't know what to call it. I still haven't. I don't even know what to say, dude.
Well, hey, Laughing, I have something nice to say. I actually thought this was a pretty fun beat,
Sure.
but the mixing was kind of poor. I'm gonna be honest. The mixing, the
They
sound,
love the bad mixing. They love that
like
bad mixing.
I'm like, you know, it had some potential, but mixing was bad. Like I said, pretty fun beat. It's still not good, really. Like there's just nothing enough that really tied into like making just one standalone good record for me so far.
Nothing tied in, honestly. But yeah, for Perk Soda, I feel like his flow is getting better, and it had a great beat. But other than that, probably not going back to it again. So that's it. Move on to number 9. Number 9, I got Leader.
Number 9, I got Growing Up with a 4.
Ooh, a 4. Yeah, I gave this a 5.0 as well. Same as Perk Soda. Same thing as Perk Soda. It was a hard beat. Flow was getting better, but still not really enough for me to grab my attention, really. He's trying, though. He's getting better.
Hey.
He's getting better.
This is the first song Growing Up that I think actually has a decent mix on it. It's not just random bass boosted. Clear vocals, actually, too. It doesn't sound like he's just like...
They did have some,
tweaking out high. So like yeah, it's just random. It doesn't feel like concise record. It doesn't feel like there's enough consistency going through it, whether it's through production or his inflections and stuff.
I mean, honestly, you could have had a worse intro though. So I mean, not bad. So all right, let's move on to number 8. Number 8, I got Growing Up with a 6.0. So my first passable song.
Hey, I'm up into the mid. We got Leader with a 4.2.
Okay. Growing Up, I feel kind of the same as you do there. Pretty good intro, honestly. Like, it could have been a lot worse of an intro. So when I first heard it, I was like, okay, maybe we'll expect some decent songs out of here. So, but it's just right on the edge of passable for me.
This one was kind of interesting to me. I actually kind of messed with the beat on this.
Yep.
But the more I listen to it and enjoy the beat, I'm like, damn. Like, can you imagine if Ken Carson was on this beat? He, like, would have made this worth coming back to, honestly. And, you know, just repetitive bars, you know, about doing drugs, taking perks.
Yep, having sex.
Not too much happening, you know.
Yep.
Just feels like some of these feel kind of wasted, to be honest.
Unfortunately, huh? It's unfortunate it has to be like that. But, yeah, let's move on to number 7. Number 7, I got ASAP with a 6.5, so passable.
I got Tyler with a 4.2.
Okay. Honestly, I actually really like the beat on ASAP. I'm a big fan of the piano on there. I know I'm not really the biggest fan of piano beats, but I did like this one quite a bit. And I thought Netspend didn't do too bad on it. I know he's very unorthodox and very weird. But this one actually did grow on me quite a bit, so I had to throw it at 7. So, and you put Tyler at 7, which kind of surprises me actually.
I actually I really like the drums on this one.
Yeah.
This is one of the times where I'm like, actually the drums don't just feel like they're randomly tapped in weird places, but like I said, just recycled and copy and paste flows and little to like no energy in there.
Yeah.
There's just like I said, there's just not enough going on. I don't think it's dump worthy. I don't think it's bad. I just think just a mid Netspend song. That's all there is really to say about it.
Fair enough. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6, I got Tommy, 6.5.
Okay, I got Beach Leak with a 5.5.
So you think that song's actually mid? Like you actually think it's mid?
Yeah, I just think like
you don't like the beat, like that's like
I
the
like
most
the
unique.
production. I just think he's not doing enough to like make it last for me like long term. Like I think there's good beat. Just like I said, there's a little energy there. Just kind of met in spaces in there. Like
he didn't come in like crazy. But I don't know. I personally really like his flow on that one. I don't know. There's something about it. That's the one I play almost the most on the album, but. I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of a crazy spot for that, being mid. But, fair enough. Tommy, though, you have that one higher than me, actually. So, we'll see where you place that one. But, all right, move on to number 5. Number 6. Oh, not number 6. Number 5, Project Pat with a 6.7.
Number 5, I got Tommy with a 5.7.
Okay, well, I don't really got much to say about Project Pat, honestly. I thought it was a pretty decent song. Loved the instrumental. Vocals were tolerable. Flow was tolerable. These next 5 songs, I started kind of getting into them a little bit more. These are the 5 songs like, okay, I see his potential. I see like where he's trying to get to. I see where he has all these fans and stuff. I can kind of understand it now. So, but how about for yours?
I got Tommy. I really thought there was a lot of potential in this beat again. Mm-hmm. I just think there's a lot of really bad voice inflections used throughout this song. Like,
yeah.
Like it sounds like bro's like puking in the studio like at moments of time.
Yeah, I know.
I think bro's actually just too geeked every time he goes in. Like he's going in trying to get like an up to me out of this.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, that's about it. There's nothing too special to talk about this song. Nothing crazy artistry.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, let's move on to number 4. Number 4, Tyler with a 7.0. So I gave this around the verge of good.
I got Say Please with a 5.8. Just getting close to the passable. We're getting so close.
You're almost there. You're almost there to passable, huh? I don't know. Tyler, I love the instrumental on this one. Super addicting. I thought his flow was actually getting better on this one. Didn't mind it too much. Vocals were pretty decent. We're not going to talk about lyrics, but pretty good, though. I actually like this one. How about for Wait, you put Say Please at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. So what's your reasoning for that one being higher?
I think the mixing, just all of a sudden this feels like it's taking a step up. Like I said, it's just less of the random shit. The only thing that really holds us back, sleepy flows and really bad bars. Some really terrible. She can't artichoke.
He said that?
Yeah. Like,
what the fuck?
That's a bit random for me even. Like, it's just like, it has so much potential and then it just falls off a fucking cliff, like randomly halfway through the song. And these are short songs. Like, these aren't like...
These are like 2-minute songs. Like, yeah, I understand.
Like, I'm like, man, this doesn't have that like attention grabber to keep you like engaged like long term, I feel like.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but that's how it is, I guess. So let's move on to our top 3. Shut Up for number 3 with a 7.3 ranking, so I think it's pretty good.
Shut Up with a 5.9. First match.
There you go. You're really close to being passable, man. You're like almost there, dude. You're almost there. But yeah, you still think it's mid or what?
I'll give it this, though. I think the production is really going in. It's just doing all the legwork, man. Just all the legwork. Like... Just too much bass boosting again in the mixing. I know that's the idea, but you know sometimes
that's the wave, bro. That's the sound.
It doesn't have the authenticity of a Ken Carson or even like a Yeet back when he was really going hard into that kind of sound.
Yeah, I'll have to agree there. But I love the production on this song though. That's the thing that's bringing it up so high is that like the production is amazing. Like I can listen to this one. I can actually listen to this one. Like I did save this one, so I've been listening to it. So. Not bad. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, I got Skipping Class with a 7.5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
I got Project Pat with a 5.9.
I'm honestly surprised you have Project Pat at 2, but they're not even passable. So I mean, fair enough. But what did you put? What did Skipping Class? No, Project Pat. Why did that make you put that at 2 for?
I actually think for the first time on this entire album, there was actually some like fun bars in there. Like you're getting like little homages to XXX, Fuck Love.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Dropped a bar in there, and you're getting homages to the actual Project Pat, which I think is actually cool, which you don't see enough.
Sure.
The issue.
I wonder what the issue is.
There's just not too much versatility going on. It's a one-note song, and God, the fucking gremlin noises that just come on in this song, like, just really take it down. If you like take out the gremlin noises, add just show a little versatility, not the same note.
Sure.
We might be talking about like a really passable to good song for me.
Sure. Yeah. That's pretty good. Well, let's see what our number ones are. Number 1, I got Beach Leak with an 8.0.
Got my first passable track, Skipping Class, with a 6.9.
6.9. So you're really close to being good there, huh? You're like right there, man.
I really love the sample on the song. The sample is so great. This gives me like super 2000s like old pop vibes. Like
that beat really stood out from the others.
And I'll give Netspends a little credit on this one. He actually kind of like got out of the way and let the beat actually like just breathe a little bit. And he didn't ruin it with any voice inflections. I think he did enough to make it work. Exactly. I also think he holds it back from being like honestly like an 8 or a 9. Like that beat could have really been on that kind of trajectory. But
no, that beat was pretty crazy.
But he did enough to stay out of the way. I'll give it to the Netspends.
Yep, Netspend. And I put Beach Leak at number 1 with a great. Honestly, I think this is a good song you could just dance to. Like, I could see this song like actually being played at like a public function. Like, I mean, sure, some people would be kind of confused, but like if everyone's like drunk, super like messed up, people would be dancing to this song 100%. I think it had a super cool vibe. I want to hear more songs like this. I know it's a certain genre of music. I don't recall what it is, what kind of genre of music it is, but super cool instrumental with this one. Big fan. I believe he actually did decent on this track too. I think he did a good job on there. He didn't ruin it at all. He didn't like enhance it a ton, but he like did his thing. If you know what I mean. He at least stayed on. Well, didn't really stay on beat, but you know what? But no, that's his thing, dude. That's the sound. That's the new wave, bro. You don't want to be on beat no more.
Look at these final scores.
Oh, that's right. Overall scores, I gave it a 5.4.
Gave it a 3.9.
So overall, I think it's mid, unfortunately.
I think it's pretty bad. But I think there's some interesting production choices on here. I think, he can only go up, really. Like, I really hope he can't go down, but...
Give him some time, I guess.
I think he's only 17, I believe, so, like, I think
still a young kid.
Give him more time to, like, grow.
Yep.
But there's definitely there's a lot of issues with this, and maybe just get a couple of writers, maybe some better mixing. But
other than that, we'll see where he goes. We got Osama-san next year, so with a new album. I don't know about Netspend, but we'll see what happens. So
Netspends,
jump.